that you bought from the farmer's market or online. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Sarah. This is Brown Family Goods. Today I have for you, after a long time away, a grocery haul. And I needed some things. I really needed some things. You could see all the things here, and that is probably why this grocery haul was about $300. So yeah, I was long overdue to pick up lots of items. Went to my little neighborhood Walmart so that I could quickly get in and get out. And I thought I would just share with you all the supplies that I'm restocking on. So let's get into it. All right, well, let's start at the beginning. Well, let's first introduce you to my new dining table here. I don't believe I've gotten to show you guys this yet because I am so behind on videos right now and editing. This is my new table and it is so cute. It's a counter height table and we absolutely love it. The green color is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. We love everything about it. So yeah, isn't that cute? Okay, I'll start at the beginning here because we have lots of just non-food items that I needed to restock, and I'll show you also a couple of personal care items. I got this Lumify. I have not tried this yet. I got the smallest one I could find. This one was like $11. This is to whiten your eyes because my eyes being so irritated. I know I've told you the saga before, I think, but I wanted to just give that a try. And then this is just an eyebrow pencil. This is like the NYX brand. I like this one. I've tried it before and it is pretty good in my opinion, and very affordable as well. This is the first time using this one. Now, not my first time using it, but my first time buying it for my house. My son had this at his house the other day. I went over and I was doing a little cleaning over there and I really liked it. So I'm going to give that a go here. Dawn dish soap because that is a standard. A little bit of Febreze for the bathrooms for, you know what that's for, just refreshing the air, and some Clorox wipes. I typically would get these at Sam's Club or Costco, but we have not been in so long. We've been so busy with our business, we just have not been able to do big restock. Toilet bowl cleaner, go ahead and get two. You know, you're going to use it at some point. And also some detergent because I am down to my last pod, and I don't think I'm going to use pods anymore, quite frankly. Sometimes I'll put clothes in, and then when they come out, they have a little grease spot or a little oil spot or something on them, and I'm like, that was not there, because I'm really diligent about checking. Now I'm paranoid about them coming out with a spot on them. So I'm going to try to go to just using liquid again and I don't know, see if that solves my problem. Here on the back side is just all manner of items. These tortillas are my absolute favorite. I love to make breakfast burritos with these. I like to make lunch wraps with these, just whatever. Velveeta's, I'm still hooked on these for probably the last 10 years. Since they came out, I still love them. I'll grab 2 of them out, you know, of the pack or whatever, and just have a little snack on those. Quart-sized bags, I just needed a restock on them. Oh, I wanted to show you these too. I might try these tonight, actually, because I got some ground beef as well. These are Carb Advantage, but they're nacho cheese crispy shells. I will let you know how these go because they sound absolutely divine. I love a Dorito taco from Taco Bell, but I haven't had one in about probably 5 years, so that sounds perfect. These are just 100-calorie little snacks because sometimes I just need a little snacky, and you know, nothing too big, nothing too over the top. I don't like a protein bar or any of that stuff because they always upset my stomach no matter what. No matter what the protein is, no matter what. I've tried them all. This is just a couple bags of frozen veggies just to add into the mix. These here are probably one of our all-time favorites. These I just absolutely have to have on standby because if there's a night where I'm just like, no, it's a hard no, I'm not cooking dinner. Or sometimes recently what I've run into is that Alan is not here, you know, at dinner time because he's been working so much. Many nights it's just like, what are we doing for dinner? There's no reason to cook a big dinner because he's not going to be here at a normal time. So these are perfect for that type of night. This here this is for my husband. This weekend is Mother's Day, and one of the things that he always makes on Mother's Day is pancakes. So why did I buy a muffin mix? He makes his pancakes from this mix. He has always done it ever since we've been together 15 years. He's always made them on Mother's Day. They're divine. If you ever want to try a pancake out of this mix, it absolutely is delicious. So give them a go. So next up, cranberries. I am addicted to these right now. It has to be this brand. I've tried other brands. They're dry as a bone and like little pebbles. But these Ocean Spray cranberries, just the regular old ones, are what I have to have. I grabbed these for Alan as well. It's 2 of those breakfast bowls, and it's just something in case I might take these up to the office and just leave them in the freezer there. And that would be, he likes those. We just don't buy them very much, but they're good to have on hand if you really need something to eat. A big pack of bacon. I'm sure we'll get into this weekend. I like to get the thick sliced bacon. That's just my preference. And then if Alan doesn't cook this for breakfast on like Mother's Day, then I'll just go ahead and cook the whole pack on the Blackstone and have it on hand for the following week. Sweet cherries. Alan likes to snack on these in the evenings, so he'll throw a few of those in a bowl and just have those as a later in the evening snack. This chicken is very good. I like to have these on hand too, because a lot of times on the weekends we need something for a quick lunch, or just to get through while we're doing yard work or whatever it is we're doing around the house, and those are perfect. So most of the time we eat chicken strips or some sort of something like that on the weekends when we're here together. I got a little bit of ground beef. That's going to be for those tacos. Hopefully I'm going to do those tonight. Sausage patties, I like to cook those up on the Blackstone as well and just have them in the fridge. That way Alan can pull them out in the mornings and eat them. This is just some little tender steaks. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but we'll eat them one night this week. And then some chicken tenders. I'll show you the seasoning that I'm going to use for those, because this was a first for me. I like to go to a different Walmart from time to time. Yes, just really change it up and be adventurous, So today I went to the little neighborhood market. They always have different stuff than my big Walmart does. So this was the first time I've seen this. Crispy Panko blend. My dogs are gathered around like, who are you talking to? And Crispy Panko blend is by Kinder's. So I got the crunchy pretzel. They had probably 6 flavors. And also got, this one is buttery buffalo. Doesn't that sound good? So I might do some breading on those chicken tenders and have those one evening. These sauces here, but just regular barbecue sauce, and then this orange sauce, I just like to have them stocked in the pantry. They're ones that we definitely like to have, so I try not to run out of those. Try being the key word. Some peanut butter. This is the peanut butter that Alan likes, the natural one. I sadly still like to eat Jif, so that's my gold standard. Here also you see some broccoli heads and some grapes. These are nice and hard grapes. That is they have to be crispy if I'm going to eat some grapes. I don't like a soft grape. This queso blanco is the one that I use to make cheese dips and things like that. So I just put a little bit of Rotel in there and go for it. Taco seasoning. These are the super easy packs of rice because it's just the 2 of us. All we need is typically 1 pack of these with our dinner, or if I'm making rice with it, and that works perfectly. Look who's gonna drink some water. Surprise, surprise. On this taco rice I found from Zatarain's, and I thought that might be good to try one night with some ground beef in it to do like taco bowls or something. So just cook the beef and put it right in there. I think that'll be good. This one here is the tomato bouillon. That is in a couple of recipes that I'm looking at, so like rice and stuff like that. I just bought the smallest one that I could find because at my regular Walmart, I don't typically see this. They actually are almost always sold out of this one, so I thought it would be good to get this one. Mateo salsa is my favorite salsa. I like to get the medium. It's not too hot, but it has the best flavor. This Nescafe Ice Roast is the coffee that I'm drinking right now, and it couldn't be easier. I just put my kettle on in the mornings, put a couple of spoonfuls of this in there. It has the most intense coffee flavor, which is what I really like about it. Like you actually know you're drinking coffee, whereas like the K-Cup can be so watery sometimes. Okay, these are my favorite chips right now. These would be so good with this taco rice, like as a bowl, and then just eat it with some chips. Yeah, that's gonna happen at some point. I needed a restock on all manner of vegetables. So I got some carrots, some celery. I got some baby carrots because I do like to have those just as a little snack alongside with whatever I fix for lunch for myself, like which is usually probably a sandwich wrap or something similar to that, a little tuna salad or something. This one here, Minute Maid Zero Sugar, Alan is really enjoying it. Just to have a little something different. He'll just have a little bit of that here and there. So I try to keep that stocked right now as well. Nut Pods creamer, and I have been using this creamer for a few years now. So I like this one because it's unsweetened, completely unsweetened. So I just use a little bit of maple syrup in my coffee and then this Nut Pods creamer. They have other ones that are sweetened, which are delicious, but I try not to do those so I can just control the amount of sweetness in there. Sour cream, must have. I also grabbed these. This is the first time that I'm having these Ollie Pops. I got crisp apple and I got classic grape. Right now I'm using, oh gosh, what's the other one? I can't remember what the other brand of these type of drinks is. But I've had a bunch of them. I'm down to the end of them, so I wanted to try the Ollie Pops because they typically have these Ollie Pops at Walmart. Okay, I grabbed a couple bags of these seasoned croutons because there is an egg bake recipe that I'm dying to try. One of the ladies that buys eggs from me was telling me about it, and I've had that recipe in a book of mine, not of mine, but a recipe book that I have. I've seen it lots and lots of times, and so I want to go ahead and try that soon. So I'll try to get that on film when I do make that recipe. A couple of sweet potatoes, we'll throw those in the mix one of these nights. Mexican street corn chopped salad, we just still are going strong on the chopped salads because it couldn't be easier, and especially with two people, you just don't want to buy all these ingredients and make it yourself. Avocado ranch chopped salad, this one's pretty good too. My all-time favorite is still the Caesar. I do not get the Caesar chopped salad because the lettuce for the Caesar chopped one gets really soft before I ever get to eat it, and it stays nice in the bigger Caesar salad bag. So it's not chopped as fine, and it stays really, really crispy. And as I said, the Mexican street corn one. I have been buying these mini cucumbers lately until my own cucumbers start to come in. Really enjoy having those too. So with my lunch, as I said before, usually like a little wrap or something, I just cut them long ways into like sticks and have some of those with it too. So the baby carrots and the cucumbers, that'll make a nice mix. And I'm trying to keep a few apples on hand for Alan. He likes to have these. If he has a snack in the evenings, he'll have peanut butter and apples. And then this is the first time I've seen plums in my Walmart recently. So I grabbed a couple of them. Maybe they're starting to get good right now. Tricolor coleslaw mix. This is for this weekend for Mother's Day. Alan said he's going to make us a delicious dinner. That man rarely cooks, a couple times a year. But he's going to make us some hamburgers. He said he has a recipe that he printed off. And he said, would you make some coleslaw for it as well? And I said, absolutely. I will make anything as long as you are cooking. That sounds great. So, and then a couple of these things of bowls because for snacking or just grabbing a little bite of this here and there, really, really handy. I guess that is it for the groceries. Now I get the pleasure of putting it all away. So if you made it to the end of this grocery haul, I'm glad to see you. I have missed being here with you over the last couple of months. I don't even know how long it's been since I published a video, sadly. I have a lot of videos that I'm working on at this moment. I won't even say what happened. I don't really know. Sometimes I just get into a little bit of a funk, and I was having some troubles with my computer that were just like making me avoid it. I have all manner of excuses, but none really at all. But I have lots of video that I am currently working together for you so that I can put some different things out for you. I still even owe you, YouTube, one last week of filling the freezer. I have that already too, and I just need to get it out there to you. So hopefully I'm able to kind of dig out at this point and get some videos to you. There's a rooster that has one bad eye right now, and he's basically living on the back porch. He stands there all day, day in and day out. And so that's him crowing right outside the door here. Anyway, so if you made it to the end of the video here, I hope you will like the video and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe too if you haven't already done that. And I hope to see you back here again real soon.